Hey, I'm still playing RuneScape. 3 days remain until my subscription ends. Last time, I was like, hey, minigames, I should check those out. This was a horrible idea. I should never have done it. Oh, and also, I, for some reason, fixed some sad old man's home up, DIY style. Wasn't intending to do that, it just kind of happened. Since then, Crab Go Burr, I'm at 69 strength. Wow, nice. You know, got some hit points. Wasn't really sure what I was going to do today, but I was sort of canvassing the world map a bit. I'd largely given up on the idea of checking out more minigames because this is just a horrible waste of time last time. But what I was doing was looking for the frickin' Rogue's Den because I really want to find that. It seems like it's useful from what I've heard, and I happened to get a little nudge, and yeah, turns out it's here in Berthorpe, which I haven't really explored properly, but I have at least run past here at least once or twice. It's right there. It's a mini game for some reason, even though I don't. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna check that out. Ugh. I teleported to the games room here first, though, so I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll go check out what the hell this is about first. Although, based on the game zone or whatever, this might be something you need other people for, so, Welcome to the Berthorpe Games Room. Yeah, it's just fucking board games. God damn it. Look, I like board games, okay? I enjoy them. But you need people, and I don't have people right now. It's exactly the same as the games room. Okay, well, that's good to know, I guess. Get me out of here. Oh my god, wow, it's like a whole convention hall over here. How do I get out of here, actually? I guess this way. Weird. Alright. Is there someone I can talk to around here about this? Doesn't look like it. Okay, weird. Strange. No, okay, it's fine. Hi, what ales are you serving? Our specialty is Asgardian ale. We also serve Wizard's Mind Bomb and Dwarven Stout. I don't actually want to drink particularly, thanks. I guess I'm just supposed to walk into this guy's trapdoor without talking to him? Okay, that makes sense. Sure, whatever. Hooray! Hello. You know, it's sometimes funny how things work out. I lose some gold but find an item, or I lose an item and find some gold. No one ever knows what's gone where, you know. I don't know what you mean. Found anything recently? Sorry, mate. Train up your thieving skill to at least 50 and I might be able to help you out. Oh, alright. I'm not thiefy enough for that. Whatever that is. Anything you don't want to lose? Can you help? Oh, he's a bank. Oh, weird. Okay. Wait, why is he a bank if there's just a bank here? Who am I supposed to talk to in here? Oh, here's Mark and here's Grace. Okay, this is probably who I need. What can I do for you? I don't know. What can you do for me? A good question indeed. I'm selling special clothing for agility enthusiasts. Sometimes when you're exploring the hidden rooftops of our cities, you'll find one of my marks. Once you get enough marks, I'll exchange them for my graceful clothing. So does that interest you? Sure. Where'd the shop interface go? I don't see it. Hello? Okay, there it is. So these are... Wow, I can actually get a good amount of this. Not all of it, but I did do a lot of agility, so that's cool. What's an amylase pack? 100 crystals of amylase. Oh, it's the same thing as the other. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does. Okay, presumably it interacts with run energy in some way, I guess. I don't know. Okay. How much of this? I got 164, so let's see. 75. 80, 130, 160. Okay, so I can get up to the gloves, so I'd just be missing the boots. I can get like nearly the whole set. I just need to do a little more agility and I'll have the whole thing. That's pretty cool. Alright. I guess I'll just do that then. Give me all this stuff. I don't know if... These probably aren't useful for anything else anyway, right? No, you don't have enough marks. Hang on. I miscounted. I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. I would still need the legs and the boots. That's like 100 more. Well... That's okay. Oh, the cloak's a cloak. Oh, interesting. You know what? I feel like I've seen a lot of people wearing this. I don't know what it does exactly. But hey. Yeah, this doesn't look stupid at all. I pet Mark. He rolls over a little bit so you can pet his belly. Oh, is that a dog? Oh, it's a dog. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, hey, I have negative weight now. How the fuck does that work? Okay, so I guess that's the way it helps the run energy. And presumably, like some of the other skill-based sets, it improves your, like, experience gain with that skill. Which is probably why I saw people wearing it all the time when they were doing this stuff. Okay, well, I guess this is the mini game then over here. Is there someone here who can like explain this to me? How about you? Hi there, looking for a challenge, are you? Yeah, what have you got? Shame, I don't think you have anything for you. Trade up your thieving to 50. Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know what the deal with these guys is, really. I guess you just go in here and try to not die. Where do you think you're going? A little too eager, I think. Come and talk to me. Oh, okay. I guess I just can't do it, actually. I don't have enough thieving. Never mind. That works for me. Alright. Well, whatever. At least I got this stuff. I haven't really done much agility training for a while, but if I want to go back to it, which, you know, I have more of an incentive to do now, since I can fucking... I know where to cache these, marks in. I can do that, in fact. So that's good. Okay, well, that's about all I had prepared for today, so I guess I should go figure out something else to do. Maybe it's time for this. Very long, you say? Oh, God. What the hell does very long mean? I don't think I've done a quest like that before. Can I do this in 3 days of recording? I don't know how long very long is. Maybe this is a bad idea. You know what? It'll keep me busy. That's something to aim for. That's a goal to work towards. Will I finish it in time? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, fine. We're doing it. This is not a good idea. I think this is one of those ones people warned me about, to be honest, of it being the exact kind of thing that's going to send me to White Hot Rage Town. But hey, you know, it's like content farming or something, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, this is dumb. This is a stupid idea. You know, it's been a long time since we hung out with the cook here. Do I vaguely remember what he sounds like? Not really. Well, whatever. How's the adventuring going, my friend? You have any other quests for me? The last one of yours was so much fun, I was hoping you would. That's the least true thing this man's ever said. Oh dear, I might have, but it's all very embarrassing. Embarrassing? How do you mean? Well, you know I told you that it was the Duke's birthday. Yeah, that was like well, actually, yeah, it was like a year ago, so I guess that's actually kind of checks out. Alright. Yep, that's why I had to go and collect you things to make a cake with, wasn't it? Yes, well... It isn't. I don't even know when his birthday is. Angry. It makes me angry. Why did you have me running around finding ingredients for you then? I needed to test you and see if I could trust you. I'm in a very terrible pickle and I desperately need somebody trustworthy to help me out. How do you still have a job? I'm sorry, how do you mean? It's just surprising that you would still have employment as head cook of Lumbridge Castle, given how obviously bad at your job you are. What? Well, things you would expect every kitchen to have. Eggs, milk, flour, you know. But you don't. And what's worse is you don't even go off and get them yourself. You expect people like me to run around after you. I know I'm such a failure. I bring shame to my honorable ancestor. Now I need help again. Help again? You need help again! Well, what seems to be the problem? Well, you're obviously trustworthy. I guess I could tell you. Please do. Suffering of others always seems to turn out very profitable for me. Well, it's like this. You ever hear of Franizard van Lumbrook? What the fuck? Alright. Can't say I have. With a name like that, I'm sure I would remember. Well, he was a great chef, and also my ancestor. 100 years ago, there was a very important meeting held here in Lumbridge Castle, and he cooked a banquet for the meeting, which was so stupendously amazing that he was offered a job for life, along with all of his descendants. So you have a job because 100 years ago your ancestor was a very good cook. I don't see how that's much of a problem for you. In fact, I would say you're a very lucky man indeed. Frankly, I'd have fired you by now if you worked for me. Oh no, you don't understand. This big important secret meeting that Franizard cooked for is held here in Lumbridge Castle every 10 years, and tonight will be the 10th anniversary of it. Still not seeing the problem. Well, I've always felt like a failure as a cook, and that my job here is down to the skills of my ancestor. I want to prove to the world that I am a great cook too. But to do that, no, it just won't work. What won't? Come on, man, pull yourself together and speak to me. Well, I thought I would recreate the meal Franizard cooked all those years ago. The one that impressed everybody so much. There's just a small problem, though. Let me take a wild guess. You have the recipe, but you don't have any of the ingredients, and obviously, you can't just go and get them yourself. Yes, however did you know? Call it a hunch. Okay, tell me what you're after then, and I'll decide if I want to help you or not. Well, they are common enough ingredients, although I must admit the recipe I'm following is very strange indeed. I'll pay you up front for any expenses you may incur while obtaining them, and of course, you may keep the change for being so helpful to me. Please, can you help me? The feast is scheduled to start very soon, and I simply cannot leave. Okay. I would love to help you. What do I have to do? Well, I have an incredibly important banquet that I have to prepare for, and I'm using an ancient cookbook to recreate the meal my famous ancestor made 100 years ago. Most of the ingredients I was able to obtain fairly easily, but there were some oddities that I have been unable to lay my hands on. Like what? I need the following ingredients as soon as possible. 1 eye of newt, a freshly made dirty blast, a rotten tomato, and a glass of green man's ale. You know, I saw a rotten tomato recently. Where was it? Oh, it was on the colossal worm skeleton. Well, that was just yesterday, so you should be able to remember it. Huh. Why would you want a rotten tomato? Fuck it, whatever. I've given you 100 coins to cover any expense you may incur. Feel free to keep the change. I'll go look for those for you then. Why do I get the feeling that that's not the entirety of all the stuff I'm gonna have to do for this? Okay, well, I have no idea what a dirty blast or green man's ale is. I assume dirty blast is also some sort of beverage. And I don't really know where I'd get an eye of newt either. So this is good. Good start for this. Really cool and good. About those ingredients you wanted for the banquet. Did you bring them? Remember, I need an eye of newt, a glass of green... Yeah, can you tell me where they are? Sorry, I don't have any of that. I'll come back when you have all of them, and hurry, it's a very important meeting. Oh, okay, hang on. Where do I get an eye of newt? I don't know, Newt's face? Thank you so much for the help. I don't know what... I don't know where they get them. They usually have them at herb lore and magic shops. Oh yeah, I guess they do. That's true. Alright. Where do I get a green man's ale? Well, as the official sponsored drink of Castle Wars, it might be worth looking around there. Okay, okay. Cool. Hints actually to tell you where to go? That's fucking crazy. Insane. 2006 is fucking coming in clutch with that shit. Holy fuck. Where would I find a dirty blast? I've never heard of it before. Yes, I must admit I'd never heard of it until reading through my ancestor's cookbook. Tell me, do you know how to make a fruit blast? No, I can't say I've ever heard of it. Well, they're a popular gnomic delicacy served at the Blurberry bar, but for this recipe I'd need a fresh one. You can't just buy me one from a shop or from your friends. Basically, what you do is juice a pineapple, an orange, and a lemon, and put them all into a cocktail shaker. Pour that into a glass, then top with a slice of lemon. Okay, so what's a dirty blast? Well, apparently, after you've done the above, then by Apparently after you've done the above, then by adding ashes, you create a unique new drink. Sounds horrible. I agree, but it's what the recipe specifically needs. Bear it in mind that it will only work with very fresh ingredients, so you'll have to make your own cocktail, not rely on one of the pre-made ones Blurberry sells. Okay then, I'll get on this. Is Fruit Blast fucking listed in, like, cooking? Gnome? No, it is. Okay, it's not that hard to do. But I need a pineapple, an orange, and a lemon. I don't really know where I get those. Okay. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alright, let's just get started. Where should I go first, actually? Good question. Oh wait, actually, that's also another good point. I don't need to wear this to actually teleport, do I? Whee! That's helpful. Alright. Okay, I have newts. I know where I can get a rotten tomato. It's probably not the most convenient location, but I know, so I could just do it, I guess. What were the other things? I need an orange, a pineapple. I need a gloss. Where do you get glosses from? Fucking god, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? This is not too far from there. Kinda lucky I did this yesterday, huh? Because otherwise, oh well, I mean, I guess that guy tells you kind of where you can get stuff or whatever, so I probably could have asked him where I would find a rotten tomato, but... yeah, I don't know, I just remember, like, running past it, and I looked at it, I'm like, why would you ever want a rotten tomato? I didn't say it, because it didn't really seem relevant, but I did see it. I don't remember if it was on this upper path or not, actually. Oh, there it is. Hooray. Alright, one down. Okay, so any herblore shop, like, they're just around, that's not too hard to find. Orange, pineapple, tomato, and lemon? Well, I don't think I can just grow them. I mean, you can grow them, or at least some of them, but I don't have, like, enough farming, probably. Not even close, really. Well, there is no lemon tree, I guess that's worth considering. And pineapple requires 51, okay. I can probably just buy them somewhere, right? You know, that's a good point, actually. Where would I go to buy them? Food shop? I think I did it when I was off camera, but I did go into the Cook's Guild, at least to, like, look at it one time. Turns out, I don't remember what the cooking requirement was, but you just need to, like, a chef's hat or something, which I have. Hooray. This guy does sell things, but unfortunately, it's not, like, ingredients. Damn it. Oh well. Cooking apples are different than apples? Okay. Well, there was some stuff in here, but not actually any of the stuff that I needed. I don't really know... Where am I gonna get this stuff? Damn it. Wow, there really aren't a lot of herblore shops around, are there? I feel like I've sort of looked at a couple of them recently, but they're in, like, awkward spots. I guess there's one at Taverley. Maybe that's just fine. There's not really a ring around here, is there? Can you, like, make a glass? You can make a beer glass. Is that how that works? I don't know. Damn it. Sell me Eye of Newt. There was one. 3 coins. Well, that's cheap. Okay. I got 2 of the things. Right. One of the ale that was at Castle Wars. Oh. Shouldn't have used that minigame teleport just now, should I? Well, that's fine. I have another way to do this, right? Or go kind of near there. Well, I guess this fairy ring's not too far away. That's fine. Alright. Oh, well, that's actually closer. Alright. Alright. Who sells things? You? Oh. That's like... if you do the minigame, you get stuff. That's not what I need. Maybe over here somewhere? This doesn't really look like it goes anywhere. Never mind. This guy doesn't tell me about the ale. Dang it. I mean, they didn't say at Castle Wards, they just said, like, around. Damn it. Who do I need to talk to about this? Ugh. Maybe it's the pub at That makes sense, maybe. There it is, Green Man's Ale. I'll have some Green Man's Ale, thank you. 10 coins. Nice. Alright. So that's 3 things done, but this last one's going to be annoying. Maybe I should just go to the Gnome Stronghold and just ask around. Good an idea as any, I suppose. Oh hey, there's a cocktail shaker here. I think I need that. Yoink. Thank you. He has groceries. That could be good. Oh wow, he just has all the stuff here, huh? Yes, dude, nice, okay. This was a good decision. Oh, he sells the cocktail shaker too. I'll just use the one I stole from him, that's fine. I don't really have a gloss, though. I don't really... So how does this work? Oh, there we go. Oh, you don't actually need a gloss. Alright, cool. Alright, do it. Yeah, you need to pour this into an empty cocktail glass. Oh, and garnish with sliced lemon. Oh. Where do I get a cocktail gloss from? This guy doesn't have any. I also need another lemon, I guess. Where the fuck do I get a cocktail gloss from? Who sells, like, why? Yeah. It's just for a fucking, it's going into a fucking dish. It doesn't matter what vessel it's in, does it? Like, it's fucking, whatever. What if I just buy a cocktail and drink it? Do I get to keep the gloss then? That can't be, like, the most efficient way to do this, can it? Whatever, I don't have a better idea, so... Oh wait, hang on. There's just one on the ground over here. Nice, okay. You need a slice of lemon to finish this cocktail. Oh, well. Sorry, let me go get my knife. Fucking whatever. What if I used lemon with my dragon longsword? No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Where do I keep my knives? There. I would like to slice the lemon and not dice it, in fact. There we go. Fruit blast. Okay, and so now I just have to put ashes in it? I wouldn't happen to have any of those just lying around, would I? I don't think piles of ash is really something I've been interested in keeping a hold of, so... Guess I'll just... do it the fucking slow way. They don't let you set fires in the gnome tree stronghold. I can't imagine why they don't like that. This just seems silly, really. Do I really have to wait till it goes out to do this? I guess so. Well. Ash. Okay, and then we put the ash in the drink. That looks disgusting, but it's what the cook asked for. Dirty blast. Okay, done. Get out of here. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to this quest being done. That's so good. About those ingredients you wanted for the banquet. Did you bring them? Remember, I need 5 new glasses of ale, run to my own dirty blast. You'll be happy to know I have all of that with me. Really? Is this a joke? Is this a prank? The quest's over? This isn't real. I'm being japed on currently, am I not? Oh, okay, I don't know. Well, I didn't really get much out of that, but alright. You absolutely must go through into the dining room just there and see the feast I prepared. I simply won't take no for an answer. Okay. Welcome, gentlemen, to Lumbridge Castle. Hey, it's Horatio. I welcome Osmond, Spymaster for Emir of Al-Qarid. Thank you for your hospitality. I welcome the Chief Guard of the White Wolf Mountain Dwarves. Never talked to this guy. Here's good! I welcome Pirate Pete from Brain Death Island. What? Your rum's got no flavor. I welcome the Chief of the Goblin Village. What the fuck are you doing, man? At me! Give me chair! No, at me! Chair mine! It's fucking idiots. I welcome Scratch Uglowy of the Feldip Hills Ogres. The ogres, they call me Bone Cruncher. I welcome my neighbor, Phileas the Lumbridge Guide. Really, this idiot? I didn't have far to travel. From the town of Edgeville, I welcome Evil Dave. This is so stupid. These secret meetings are so evil. I don't think I ever talked to this guy. Hearty welcome to Sir Amic Vars, leader of the White Knights. Fuck this guy. Do get a move on. And finally, I welcome the ruler of Apatol, Awawoge. Awawoge? Please sit down. Sit down! He just kicked the monkey? What the fuck? I think he's lost his amulet of human speak. Ours seems to be late. Oh, what now? Excuse me while I deal with this. Oh, okay. There was text there. I didn't really read the because it's not in the. Okay. We should do something about that old man. The mysterious old man? His name's Aris? Okay. Agreed. No! Oh no, he's getting evil bobbed. Okay, this is fucking chaos. Wow, another one. Ooh, nice. Food. You come here. Hello? Is you my dinner? No, I'm not. Ah, I'm back. Who the fuck is it? Did we invite you? Who the hell is that? Ha! Your chef did, and now I'll kill you, Culinaromancer. Wow, nice shot, dude. Oh wow, he's really fucking him up. Sorry I'm late. Oh. I remember you. Duh! Who the fuck is this? Tempest. Oh, you can stop time? That's cool. Tedyon, you must help me defeat this evil. Do I know you? What the fuck just happened here? Hi. Yeah, that's all we get. Hi. Hello there, adventurer. How can I assist you? Who the hell are you? You look kinda familiar. I should do. You came to see me about defeating the demon Delrith. The fortune teller? She looks a little different than I remember. Okay. Oh, yeah. What's your name again? I have terrible short-term memory. I'm the fortune teller. My friends call me Aris. Jesus, wow, yeah, okay. Okay then, Aris. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What just happened? I do have a question. A very good question. Oh, yes? What's that then? Just what in the flippin' hippo's going on? Flippin' hippo? Yes, you never heard that phrase? No, I'm quite sure that I never have. Well, that's not the point. Please, tell me what just happened. Certainly, that fellow over there in the chef's hat is called the Culinaromancer. 100 years ago, he threatened the secret council with death, but was foiled by the quick thinking of his assistant who managed to trap him in another dimension. As a result of that action, the assistant was offered a job for life as head cook of Lumbridge, for himself and all his future descendants. Now, apparently, the current head cook of Lumbridge decided to recreate his ancestor's greatest achievement, not realizing that his achievement was not a meal but a powerful food magic, and by recreating the spell, he has inadvertently freed the evil Culinarimancer from his prison to wreak havoc upon this world once more. Naturally, when I saw what was happening, I intervened with a simple Tempest Cesset spell so that we would have time to immunize the Secret Council from his attack, so that we could defeat the Culinarimancer, once and for all. What? You want me to explain it again? Yes, please, but slower and more understandable. Okay then. 100 years ago, the evil food magician was defeated and banished. Because of you and the Lumbridge cook, he's now free. He was about to slaughter all these people, but I stopped time so that you could protect them. You stopped time? And wait, why do I have to protect them? Why me? Yes, I stopped time, and you have to do it partly because you helped release him by getting those ingredients, and partly because I am stuck here keeping the spell intact. Isn't stopping time kind of, dangerous? Oh, unbelievably so. This is why I've limited the time bubble to this room and this room alone. Huh, how does that work? Everything outside the room continues to flow through time. This is why, outside of this room, you have already defeated the Culinarimancer and protected the members of the Secret Council. Inside this room, however, you have not. What? Where time has been frozen in this room, outside it continues to flow, so this room is now currently in what we'd call the past, meaning events inside here have already happened, and the longer time continues to flow outside, the more removed from normal time this room becomes. Wait, so I've already saved all those council members and defeated the Culinarimancer? Yes, but only on the outside. What you need to do now is save them in here as well, so that time can resume its normal ebb and flow. Otherwise, there'll be increasing temporal pressure and the entire universe might explode. Jesus. Not the whole universe, that's where I keep my stuff! That's the correct response to that. Alright. Yes, that is why it's so important that you protect them all. But, you said I already had. Yes, you have in the future, which is also the present, but not in the present, which is also the past. My brain hurts. Yes, time travel tends to do that to people. I suggest you don't worry about it too much, just make sure you protect each council member and then defeat the Culinarimancer. How would I do that? Each council member will have their own unique dish. Why? Huh? Excuse me? Oh, fucking whatever. That will serve to counteract the Culinarimancer's spell. Inspect the one you wish to save, and I'll offer any advice I have. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me about? Who's that guy? Who's that guy over there? Seems like you knew each other. He calls himself the Culinarimancer. He's an extremely evil man with incredibly powerful magics. Culinarimancer. Yes, that's correct. Just as an Onarimancer draws their magical powers from dreams, or a Necromancer draws their strength from the energies of the dead, the Culinarimancer uses food as a source of magical power. Food? What's so dangerous about food? Do not underestimate the latent power of foodstuffs as a source of magical energy. Not only are they a fundamental life force, but they often evoke great emotional attachment. Do not underestimate him. Part of his strength lies in the fact his unique type of magical power is quite obscure. I've seen many fall before him. Okay, so he's powerful, but I don't get why he's here? It's a very old story indeed. Yeah, okay, we're just alright, fuck it, whatever. We're doing all the dialogue, fuck it, I don't know, whatever. 100 years ago he worked here in Lumbridge Castle for the then Duke as a cook. This was all a pretense, of course. As part of his duties, he was allowed access to many exotic and esoteric foodstuffs. These allowed him to experiment with his magic and increase his power exponentially. Building his power was just the first step, however. How do you mean? Knowing of the regular meetings of the Secret Council here in Lumbridge, the Culinarimancer decided that he would eliminate all of them as the first step to his plans for world domination. Would that have worked? Possibly. We might never know. As his plans were coming to fruition, his assistant discovered him and used his own magic against him to trap him in another dimension where his powers would be useless. Then how do you escape? Well, the current cook of Lumbridge obviously discovered an ancient manuscript of his ancestors, and believing it to be a recipe, decided to recreate the spell that banished him. Which obviously seems to have opened the portal enough for him to escape back to this dimension. So this is partly your fault. Oh, those ingredients. Yes, those ingredients. So I hold you responsible for assisting me in ridding him of this dimension once and for all. Yeah, I had the feeling you were gonna say that. You clear on what you have to do, or was there something you wished me to explain? Who are these people? Seems like quite the random selection in here. The people you see assembled here are the self-styled Secret Council of Gielinor. Self-styled council? What do you mean? Many centuries ago, a small group from around the world of Gielinor decided that these lands needed to be directed, that it was too risky to leave the fates of the land to luck and the gods. They decided that every 10 years they would meet to discuss current events and shape how the world might then develop. So they're pretty influential people. No, not really. For all their grand schemes and ideas, nothing ever gets done, except every 10 years they have a bit of a posh meal together and a bit of a gossip. Sounds about right. I see. But this evil cook guy that just appeared thinks they might be important. I don't really know what he thinks. Either way, I'm not prepared to let him get away with a brazen attack on anybody while I have the power to stop him. And given that this is partly your fault, I fully expect your assistance in saving them. My fault? Yeah, we've been over this. Did this room get bigger? Is it me, or did this room just get much bigger? That would be the time dilation effect. That's not how that works. The time dilation effect. Yes, as time has stopped flowing in the normal way, your eyes are playing tricks on you as the pictures absorbed by your eyes take slightly longer to reach your brain. The normal. What? As everybody knows, time flows from north to south, so my freezing time means that this room is apparently stretched slightly along with its horizontal axis. Does that even make sense? Don't let it worry you too much, it's just an optical illusion. The room is exactly the same size as it always has been, it just appears to be a tiny bit bigger. Anything else you wanted to know? Yeah, just swap the model out. Oh, it's a different loading zone, because anyway, fuck it, whatever. I guess I got everything. Forget it, I don't want to talk to you now. Yes, I'm sure you have far more important things to do than saving the entire universe. This is so dumb. Oh, this is gonna... Okay, I guess I see why this is gonna take forever, because I have to cook fucking 10 meals or something. Alright. You must have completed the Big Chompy Bird Hunting quest to help Scratch. Oh. Really? Okay, well I can't do that because I don't have fletching. Well, guess I'm not completing this fucking quest then anytime soon. This guy also need to do Big Chumpy Bird Hunting. Great. Is it going to be the same thing for all of them? Nope. Shadow of the Storm quest is required. No idea what that is. Legends quest. Oh, Jesus. Monkey Madness. Okay, I think I can do that at the moment, but alright, whatever. Fishing contest to help this dwarf. Right. I do remember seeing that as an option. How would I go about protecting this nautical fellow from the curse of the Culinarimancer, then? Wait a moment. My fortune teller sense is tingling. Okay. Yes. To immunize him from the Culinarimancer's attack, you will need to feed him fish cakes. Fish cakes? What, like chocolate cake with fish instead of chocolate? No, I don't think that's... No. Like small bread crumbed fishy delicacies. So how would I make those, then? I don't know, I'm a fortune teller, not a cook. I don't suppose it occurred to you to ask the actual cook in the room right next door to us. Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Which one of them am I actually meant to be saving? Can I just let these two die? I'd find it extremely gratifying, to be honest. Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast I find it hard to keep track. I heard the last leader died during a game of pin the tail on the basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure if you just find something that they'll both eat, then that should work, I hope. Remembering last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done. Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in their village for ideas. You should be able to find it just... Yeah, I know where it is. Ugh, unfortunately. Unless they've decided the sky is the wrong color there or something. Okay, well, good, great. That's a lot of that. I kind of feel like this would make more sense to do everything sort of in a row. And considering that, I think there are some of these quests I can't really do. So big chumpy bird hunting. Actually, it doesn't need much fletching, but what it does need is ranged, and I don't have any of that. So, yep, that's a bit awkward. Shadow of the Storm. Well, I meet the requirements except for the Golem. And the Golem I can in fact just do. Okay. Alright, Monkey Madness. Okay, the Legends. God. Legends Quest. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Really? Oh, this is not happening soon. Holy fuck, look at all this! Heroes Quest, Family Crest, Shiloh Village, Underground Pass, Waterfall Quest, 107 quest points total. Well, fuck, I mean, by the time I've done all of this, I'll probably have enough quest points, but like, goddamn. And all of these skills have to be, like, pretty high. Oh, fuck, alright. This is not happening soon. That's a ways off. Monkey Madness. I can just do this. Alright, fair enough. Fishing contest. Okay, that was one of the ones that had no combat requirement, and then those two. Okay, well, that's a lot of that. How do I get out of here exactly? I guess I just, like, leave? I can't reach that. What about this? Oh, pass through barrier. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, it just takes you back in here. Alright. Let me out. Weird. Okay. Well, that's a thing that exists. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to make more sense to do all of that once I can do all of that, you know what I mean? Which means, back burner! Wow, for a long time, actually, probably. Yikes. It gives me some quests to do, though. That's cool, you know? That's good, that's a good thing. Maybe I'm gonna start shooting the crab with arrows, because I need ranged. I'm not going to be doing it in the next couple days, so... But at least I can start working through some of these quests I do need for this. Alright, new plan. Do all of this nonsense. There you go. I found a thing to do. I don't know if it's a good idea, but... it's fine. Alright. Next time. One of those things. I guess. There's at least a couple I can just do, so... I'll get started. See you.